Okay guys, well, while that's copying over, what you can do next is go back into disk utility and you're going to go to your, I'm using a 4 gigabyte, but your 2 gigabyte USB drive or whatever other size that you're using. You're going to partition that as one partition. I name mine Chameleon, just so it doesn't get confused with anything else. Mac OS X Extended Journaled. Under Options, GUID Partition Table, and apply that. Okay, and once that's done partitioned, you're going to go to your Chameleon RC5 packages, open that up. You're going to change the location to your Chameleon USB drive. Click Continue, click Install. Type in your password and just let it run, and it should not take very long to do. And now you'll see you have 3 files in here. While you're showing all packages, it's going to have more, but those files don't concern you at all. Alright, the first thing you got to do is you're going to open up your Chameleon USB drive and you're going to delete the boot file. And the one that I have uploaded for you, you're going to put into your USB drive. Okay, after you place the boot file in there, go ahead and make a new folder and call it Extra. And what you're going to add in here is files from, where did it go? The Untitled folder. You'll add either the 32-bit or the 64-bit com.apple.boot plist. You can add a SymBIOS plist. Out of the DSDTs, use whichever one is your CPU. And then also inside the extra file, make a new folder and label it extensions. And one kext for sure that you're going to want to add is the fake SMC kext. You can add others if you want, but in my opinion, I would suggest only using just the fake SMC kext to begin with, so that way you know that there isn't any other things that are complicating your boot up if you run into any kind of kernel panics or anything. That way you'll just automatically know right from the start that it is not a different other kext that you put in here. Okay, now when terminal gets done copying your files, your packages files over to your line install USB from the Mac OS X install ESD, you're going to want to fix the permissions of your fake SMC kext. So what you'll do is you'll go into terminal and type in sudo and then just drag and drop the fake SMC kext into terminal, and it will put the path in there for you. Click enter, type in your password, and then you'll type in, and then again copy or drag and drop the fake SMC kext into terminal and hit return again. Okay, now the permissions are fixed for this. Now if you have other kext in here, you decide that you want to put other kext into your extensions folder, you're going to have to fix the permissions on them also. Okay, now you have a bootable Chameleon bootloader. One more thing that you're going to want to do before we start actually installing is open up the com.apple.boot plist, and in the kernel flags you're going to want to type \v, or I'm sorry, -v use cache, and that's just in the kernel flags, and then you're going to want to save that. And then, just open it back up just to make sure that it is in there, because you need to have that in there in order to boot the Chameleon. Okay, now once we've done that, we should be ready to boot our Lion. And one thing about this Chameleon is well, with anything really, for the first one anyway, is if you're using the Bluetooth keyboard or anything like that, I don't know how, if there is a way, but I have to use a wired, just regular keyboard with the purple plug-in to plug into the back of my computer. And the way this works right now, because this Chameleon wasn't made for Lion, is you're going to run into double panics with it sometimes. And you'll probably see a few of them when I get ready to boot into this. And there really isn't no way around it, but what I found is usually if you're already booted with a different Chameleon into your Snow Leopard and you shut your computer down, usually on the first time that you want to boot the Chameleon that we just made to start installing Lion, it will boot up the first time. But after that, you'll start getting double panics. And the only thing that I found to get around that is the first thing you can do is shut the switch off to your power supply for about 15 to 20 seconds and turn it back on, and then run Chameleon, and usually about the second or third time it'll boot into it. I mean, it's kind of a pain, but actually once you get into Lion, it'll be worth it, because Lion it's so nice. I love it. We'll go ahead and see if we can boot into Lion.